understood from the gate. I'm gonna be judged for my actions, not you. Then that's clear cut.
Like I said, I mean, everybody needs to take accountability of their own actions due to the simple fact that you can't say women, is not responsible for what they do. Yes, they are. They know what they are doing. And if they don't take responsibility of their own actions, sleeping with a whole bunch of dudes or, just doing whatever, then they're going to keep doing it. That's just like men. If you go out there and you do something and you don't learn from that mistake and you keep doing it over and over and over again, then you say, oh, it's not my fault, it's such and such fault, then what? You're going to keep doing it because you feel like I'm going to just blame somebody else for me doing what I want to do. You can't, we all grown. A lot of us are grown, not the kids or whatever, but a lot of us are grown. But we just can't keep doing what we want to do because we grown. Because sometimes doing what we want to do hurt other people. And I'm very diverse. So I don't look at it as though like, oh, only black people this, because I have been around white people and then it amazes me to know that they got the same kind of ways. They have the same kind of ways, and it just be like, wow. But then when black people like, oh, white people don't know this. Once you be around a white person, not just know or work, go out and hang out and become associates and see what they do. Then you be like, oh shit. A lot of us black people hang with the other race because there's nothing wrong,
Everybody hang from everybody, learn from everybody.
I mean, some people don't learn at all. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, this brings back everybody. I don't care who you are. You have to take responsibility for your own action. You go out there, you hurt somebody, that's your fault. If you're in a relationship and you chooses to cheat, and instead of sit down with your mate and talk about what's going on so you won't have to cheat, then that's the issue falling you, because at the end of the day, if you have an issue with your mate, you're supposed to sit down and talk to her or him. Say, look, babe, we're not having sex, or I think you're spending too much time with your friends, or shit like that. You working too much, and if the man or the woman working too much, they're supposed to sit down with them and be like, look, man, something got to give, because if you don't want me to work a lot, you have to help bring to the table. Right now, to me, in my opinion, it's a 50-50 thing. It's not, the man should just take care of the whole household, because if he get hurt, that woman should be able to have his back, to be able to get up and make sure that bag is dead. You feel me? So if they're not doing that, it's an issue. I mean, I understand some women want to sit on their ass, some men want to sit on their ass too, but at the end of the day, it takes two to make things work, not one. I promise you. I don't care who you are, So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do my YouTube channel. I had it already before, so I'm now getting some different subscribers and shit like that, because I want to talk about everything. Because I have, like I said, I know women that don't cheat, and I know women that do cheat. I know men that don't cheat, and I know they get down. So when people talk about everybody cheat, no, everybody don't cheat. As far as I know, I can't say, such and such cheat when I never saw them do it. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one thing. But when we know that we're gonna be held to different standards.
That's why you don't hold people to high standards.
It's not about holding people to high standards.
That's what a lot of people do.
And okay, you're right.
I mean, that's just like if I was messing with you and I'm holding you to this high. He's this perfect person. He ain't gonna do this. He ain't do that. Then I mean, I'm not looking to see like if he do slip up and do something, he human, versus me like I'm gonna be so mad I don't even want to be bothered because I'm expecting you to be this person. That's like celebrities. People look at them to be this, so when they go out there and they say something or do something, they fucked up, and the people forgetting they're human just like you and I, and probably have done some shit that the world don't know about, and nobody can crucify you or judge you like how you like we as regular people judging them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel a certain way. And some people feel like this person is that and this, but take accountability for your own actions, how you treat people, how you live your life. You can live your life how you want, but at the end of the day, you cannot be living your life hurting people. And people judging people every day, you know, not knowing the facts of something. They'll hear something, oh, that's what it is, not knowing, or they'll read something, oh, this and that. But at the end of the day, a man or woman still put that down on paper for us to read. You didn't do, but somebody else did. It didn't write itself, you know. So take accountability for yourself. And unfortunately, when people get in relationship, like I just told you, people cheat for all types of reasons, and a lot of people break up for all types of reasons. Sometimes it just don't be infidelity, it be for lack of communication, time, you know, money, all types of stuff, you know. So it's not always, oh yeah, he cheated, she cheated, you know. So that's how the way I look at it. And
I got so much shit I wish I mean, looking back that I didn't work out so much situations, but even you know, with the
hey,
advantage
everybody.
of knowing now what you didn't know back then, you still ain't gonna change. I gotta go forward with you know what I'm saying, you could like sometimes you don't have the luxury of not learning from your mistakes. You see what I'm saying? Whether that's in a relationship or anything else. Like if you go through some shit, it's up to you to figure out not just the reason why you went through it, but to be able to take something from it, and not just take something, but you gotta use it the next. If you don't take nothing from it and use it in the next situation, then you went through that for nothing, and you just lost a piece of yourself. Because everybody goes through something for a reason. But more
Everybody struggles.
Or as equally, it should be understood that you gotta take what you went through from that and apply that shit.
Yeah.
To you know,
I mean, that's up to the individual. You know, if the like I always tell people, the only person can stop you from succeeding in life is you. There's people out here that is going to help you. Everybody around you in your immediate circle may not, but you will have people outside your circle help, and you might have a couple of people in your immediate circle helps or whatever, but you're going to have that in life. And like I said, that's the expectation that we all have, because that's like if we want to start our business, the first thing we think is that family friends going to be the one to support us. And sometimes they don't even want to donate or help you do nothing. That'd be our problem right there. So our expectations from people, we shouldn't even have those. You know, it'd be the ones who you don't even know get you there.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So it just,
every time.
I just, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna have a lot of people, whoever want to come and have a conversation. We're gonna go live. We're gonna have people ask us questions or whatever, you know. But I just want to put it out there. That's just like this boy I know. I'm not even gonna call his name, but he ever come across this, he know who I'm talking about. 5. You know, he always have something to say about black women, and women in general, but a lot of times about black women, how they whores and how they sluts and this and that, and they don't know how to hold a relationship yet. Telling men, if you married to a black woman, most likely she was a whore, or thought back then as though that even if she was a whore back then, she can't just be good to her husband. You know what I'm saying? Why try to corrupt someone else's mind about somebody who they see in a different way, regardless of what you knew in the past? You feel what I'm saying? And not only that, if she's a whore, so what? You can't judge a man if he want to fuck her. Some men love women that do whatever and anything.
Right.
You know, but you're not judging the man that likes that type of activity, that type of personality from a woman. You know what I'm saying? He downgrades women so bad that he feel like, to me, he feel like they can't hold a relationship with a man. They can't be faithful, when that's definitely not true. You got some women that can't, but you got a lot of women that do. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk to him, a lot of us be on this page, be like, oh, some woman must have hurt you. Women with tattoos and tongue rings must have hurt you, because that's all you basically talk about. But women with tattoos, they hold their promiscuous, they do that. That's not true, because nigga, I got tattoos. I don't sleep around. You know what I'm saying? I love it because it's art. Art on the body is very beautiful. But to him, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And you can't
like
just
you said,
assume.
You know, not to hold nobody else's opinion, whether it's of you or whatever else, to such a standard, like you was explaining earlier, to the point where that affects you.
It affects him every day. He said 85% of women in the world. I asked him. I said
85% of
are
women.
whores. I said, have you ever met? I said, you can't even say that when you have never encountered every single woman in the world. Now that's something different. If you met every Betty Sue, Crystal, and Karen, then you could say that. But when you have not, you can't say that. Those the women that you have encountered and your homies has been around and shit like that. But if you change your inner circle and start messing with decent women, then you will know the difference. That oh yeah, but you can't say oh the women now whores, but your mother and your father been together for 20 years and you never seen your father this. But how you know your mother wasn't an undercover whore and you just ain't see that? You can't just be talking about other women as though you know for a fact.
Yeah, it sound like that brother hurt, man. He might not.
Oh, he's very much hurt, and he always say he's hurt.
I don't want to speak on.
In my opinion, he's hurt. He got hurt by a woman.
Yeah, so a lot of us have been hurt.
Yes, you did.
And at one point of time have felt
But
some
still
type
cool
of way
with me.
about that, whether we express it that way or not, or put it on a page and post. We might not. Every man doesn't do that, but at some point in time, you may have felt that way. Well, and I'm not even speaking to the validity of what he's talking about, whether it's true or false.
It is
Whenever
false.
you hear that stuff, we know that's not true. We know that, but I'm just saying the fact that it's just he probably just going through a little thing right now. Or maybe that could be a relationship with women.
Just to know that women with tattoos.
I have been that guy.
Well, see, and that's
for
crazy.
I'm talking about for like a period of time was just angry at all women. It ain't for no fucking reason.
See,
this this
because
was
a woman
real.
had to
Really
a woman had to hurt you some way.
And then you take out your
line.
frustrations on all these other people that you don't even know unfairly, unrightfully. That's a bad trait in a lot of us. But that's not natural, but it happens. We do that to each other. We hurt each other. Hurt people end up hurting other people.
That's true.
It's just an unfortunate.
You can't stop people from being. If you want to be a whore, you can't stop nobody from being a whore. Especially if you don't take care of them, if you don't feed them, you don't clothe them, you don't put no money in their pocket. You cannot tell a person they can't sleep with such and such if they not in a relationship or not messing with you. You cannot say that. Who are you?
When what you're saying is one thing, but you can't.
You?
What's even more important? I see where you're coming from, Miss Corey. I'm just saying you can't even feel no type of way.
But you have some people that do. Some people feel like women need to hold accountable, and they need to stop being whores. But men love them whores. The same when men be in a relationship, they be in a relationship with good women. Women be washing their clothes, feed them, whatever, and be cheating on a good girl with these same bitches who they be like women whores and be. I don't get it.
You say you don't get it, but that's because you probably thinking about it. If you don't think about it, you would understand it. You would get it, and I don't mean like you would you would look at it differently. And what I mean by that would be something like it's like you ever heard of treating a whore like a queen and a queen like a whore? So you got a queen over here.
Never heard of that, but.
Oh, okay.
I never heard of it.
It's look at it like this. You heard of Halle Berry, right? Mm-hmm. Halle Berry was married to who was the first dude she was married to, right? Was
Eric Renee?
No, the baseball player.
Okay, whoever.
It's just like a healthy balance. Like you can't, as a man, if I'm not being that balance, you can't be one thing at all the time to one person that you're in a relationship to. That goes both ways. Like
you can't be that. You
but
can't.
It's not.
That's
what leads to cheating.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you
that's
why.
But you don't
now,
understand
all your
why.
life, how old are you? You ain't gotta say your exact age, but you old enough. All your life, you know Ice Cube, you know Russ, you know a lot of stars, right? I'm only making them an example because they out there in the public and we know who they are. You never heard Ice Cube cheating on his wife.
No.
You never in life.
But no, guess what?
And what about no? Guess what? We can't no salt in the game.
He keep his. I respect.
Yeah,
the shit
and what about
LL
LL Cool J? And I want to name and even with Kanye West, all the stuff that Kanye West, he's a Gemini like me, but he's great. All the stuff that he do, You
Right.
have never heard him cheating on none of his girlfriends or even on his wife.
Oh,
Regardless of what people think about Kim or anything like that, you have never heard. So when people say, well, cheating, go out there, this and that, but look at the men out here that are role models out here. You can't say nothing different when you
Well,
never
I would
heard
never say
anything
nothing
different. I'm
about
just
no
saying,
man
like,
and
I'm
what
just
he
saying.
doing
But
with
people
this
do
thing.
it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all men cheat, but you can't say it when you have, even with Bobby Brown, you never heard him cheating on Whitney, you never heard him cheating on any one of the females, even with Eddie Murphy. It's certain people that you know, you can just say, oh yeah, and two, you hear out his mouth or the women he been with mouth. No one can say, oh, these people are cheaters, or these are prime example of men that don't cheat. And these black men, since everybody want to say, oh, black and whatever, even white people cheat, Asian people cheat, everybody cheat. You know what I'm saying? So
you know, that's just one thing that ruins the relationship. It's still whether you cheating or not. Just that balance is needed. It's just like it's a part of life. Balance is a necessary part of life. And finding it is one thing, and maintaining it is something else. It requires work. It's like when you see, that's what I'm saying about the Halle Berry shit. Like, okay, you married to the baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga treats you like a queen. So guess what? You get tired of that shit. She got tired of that shit. She went to, like you said, my man Ed Benet. Now he gonna treat you like, you know, the hoe. So guess what? You gonna get tired of that shit too. But if that one, you end up with the white man, he gonna treat you like the queen and the hoe. At the